Hi, Sarah here with a journal page for you today. This is using the Sweet Treat box for January from Paper Pen and Plan. I'll leave details of Paper Pen and Plan below in the description in case you want to go and check that out. So to begin with, I'm just going to build up a bit of a background on my pages here. I'm using some distress inks. I'm using, I think it's cracked pistachio and evergreen bough, I think I went with. And I'm just adding the lighter colour, then adding a bit of the darker colour over the top and blending them through. This is literally just a normal paper TN insert. It's not made with specialty paper, it's just normal writing paper. So it doesn't take brilliantly to lots of mixed media, but a little bit it's fine. And I'm not bothered by the pages being a bit crinkly. I quite like that effect anyway, so that doesn't bother me. So I've taken this stencil which I got from Paper Pen and Plan a couple of months ago, and I just used a almost dry wet wipe to lift some of that colour back up because it is distress oxide, so that works really well, that technique with this specific ink. And then I'm going through my journaling cards and I've chosen that bike there. I fussy cut out the top so that it sits against the background, and then just stapled this second cityscape card below that, and I'm going to use that as a tip-in, so I'll be taping that down to the edge so that it can be opened out. Now I'm adding a little more interest to the background over the top of the distress ink with a few splashes of water just for added texture there. Obviously I can't go too overboard because it is a traveller's notebook, so it can't get too thick or it will just be ridiculous. So now I'm just adding a bit of a landscape, I suppose you'd call it, using this beautiful pattern paper here with the lovely scripty font, and I'm creating a bit of a wavy hill, and I just use the edge of the end of one side to start my next side so that they match up in the middle, as you can see. And then I'll just glue them onto my background, and there is a bit of a gap at the bottom there, but I'm just going to add something to that later on. So I just stick these down. I do stick that all the way down, but the side that I'm on now I do actually remove the adhesive just by rolling it off because it is tape, and I do actually add an extra interactive element to that side later. So I'm just using some Scotch invisible tape, I think it's called, I'm not sure. It's that sort of opaque, but when you stick it down you can barely see it. It's that tape to finish this tip in, because I didn't want to use washi. I didn't want any extra elements there. I just wanted it as a movable element there. So I'm now adding a few of the stickers from the sticker sheet. I'm adding this nice border at the bottom. I do trim that off and use most of that at the top just to balance it out, to make it nice and matchy. And I do add that journaling spot on the inside as well. I don't actually journal in this today because this is actually about halfway through my February book, which I've already started just adding a few pages to. This is the Valentines one. I thought that using this box would work really nicely for that. So I'm just, as you can see, just adding a few different stickers from the sheet. I added those cute journaling ones there as well for the inside of the tip-in, and that typewriter circle one as well. And there's a geotag with a heart there as well, a couple of heart stickers at the bottom. Now I've got the basic bit done. It's really nice just to add little sticky bits here and there. It's quite fun to do this bit. And I decided to add some journaling spots, but I wasn't happy with that card. But I do something quite strange here, which I noticed afterwards. I fussy cut out of that pink, really nice pattern pink background, and then I just stick it to another one, and it's practically the same size anyway, but on a different piece of paper. But you know, I don't know what goes through my head sometimes, but never mind. So there's two journaling card spots there, so I can add extra journaling to them there, and they just tuck nicely in behind that hill, I guess you call it. And I'm just adding a few extra finishing touches with a Uniball white gel pen. I think it's a Signo one, which I find is the best one that I found that shows up best on over the top of other colours. And now I'm using the stencil, which also came in the box, and I'm just drawing out some of the hearts, and then I'm filling them in with diagonal lines. And there's a bit of a close-up here where I'll show you that in more detail. And that is the page complete, apart from the journaling, which I will do on the day. And so that's it from me today. If you've enjoyed this video and you're new to my channel, I'd love for you to subscribe. And if you are returning, thanks for coming back and watching another one of my videos. There'll be some close-ups right at the end, and don't forget to check out Paper, Pen and Plan. I do have a discount code and I'll leave all those details below. Have a great day, everyone. Bye!